Hello, there we go. All right, so I was talking for about a straight minute and nothing was going on. That's super dope. Hang on, let me check. I gotta connect my music as well. There we go. All right. So let's start from the beginning again. Okay. I was having some issues. Let me be honest. I didn't set up completely. I didn't realize my camera wasn't on, so I streamed for like 5 seconds without any camera, and had to turn off my stream just to. I don't know if there's any way to fix this, but if I don't have my camera plugged in, when I start the app, then I have to close it and then open it again. There might be another way, but that's what I have to do. And then I didn't realize that the mic and the Spotify wasn't connected. But now everything's set up. We're all good. Everything's ready. Nothing's wrong. All right then. So we let me turn on my fan real quick. All right. I just need a little bit of a light breeze on me because it's getting already a little steamy in my room. So I just posted some art onto my Instagram. I decided to do it a little earlier. I think if I do it earlier, it works a little better. I don't really know the analytics on that, but just felt like something I should do. I think posting at like 9 p.m. is not great for engagement. But yeah, it's just whatever it is. Let's see. So this is what I posted. This is my Berserk drawing that I've been working on at work for a while. The edit and the everything only happened within like the past day. So this is it. I like touching up pretty much all my drawings in digital just to fix things that I couldn't fix traditionally without like a lot of work. And things that I didn't like plan on. Like the lighting wasn't really there. Some of the colors didn't work how I wanted to. Or I got like Posca markers and gel pens to do like highlights. And sometimes those won't work super well. So, once you put it into a digital image and then like you can just edit it all there. So, yeah. This is him fighting against 100 men during, I think, I looked it up. It was like, I know it's in book 7. But yeah, he fights like 100 soldiers. He's slicing left and right. Berserk is awesome. Guts is amazing. Guitar Miura, rest in peace. Like there's really is like, I don't know if there's ever gonna be like somebody that draws as well as he does, because his work is just. I don't even know how a human being can draw like how he does, but it happens. Like he's just. Really excited that I heard that the team that worked with him is going to be continuing on in his memory to finish the story. So that should be very exciting. I think no matter what happens, like I think the author would be really happy with that. That they would keep on the story even after he's gone. But yeah, love this drawing. Very fun to work on. Hang on, let me put Chatterino up. And I had a lot of fun with the angle of the camera. Swords and shields are just very fun for me to draw. It's not even my favorite genre. I'm not like a super huge fantasy guy, but I like drawing it. Oh, strangely enough. Yeah, this is what it looked like for all the digital edits. So I do a lot of lighting. The plan was just to like desaturate as I went further in the back. I thought that'd be enough, but it still looked a little it just looked unfinished. So I added a bit more shadows to the background. It's desaturated and it's also getting darker as it goes further into the back. I think that just both of those on top of each other worked really well in selling like the effect of a forest. Then I added the trees to get longer to add like a title in the background, because it started to look like it could work really well as a comic book cover. And so that was me trying to like paint the logo, and I just decided that like it would just work way better if I just copy and pasted the logo. Like me doing it from scratch was a lot of work, and it was not looking great. Then I also the color that I use, blood, I don't have like an insane amount of markers because this is just stuff I carry with me to work. And so I added a lot of like green to the blood in order to kind of like desaturate the blood, make it look a little bit more spoiled, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Also kind of working the blood into the ground itself. It wasn't like, I probably could have like blended it better into the floor, but you know, it is what it is. I think it worked out really well this way. Yeah, that's what that is. And also, I just sharpened some things here and there. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. It's posted on my Instagram. Check out my Instagram if you want to see a lot of like my finished pieces posted there that I don't work on stream. Because I'm always working on something. I'm not sure why this one took so long. Because it's, you know, it's detailed, but you know, like that's usually that takes like me a week for like a really detailed drawing, and that one, I think because I went on vacation in the middle of it, and I wasn't taking it too seriously during the weeks that I was working on it, so it was just like a really, really, really slow one. But now it's posted. I already am working on the next drawing at work. Yeah, should be right. But this is the main drawing we're working on. All right. Between streams, I did what I usually do, naming everything, reorganizing everything. Nothing was added, just, you know, change the place of everything. You're not missing out on any of the super exciting stuff. So I also changed up the to-do list. So next we're gonna be rendering all the like lighting in black and white first to help with the values, so we can really get like a good level of contrast. Then after that, we'll put back in the flats. They'll mix in with the lighting to work. There's like specific layer blending modes that like, it's not just adding gray and black to the shading. It's actually like it'll blend. We'll figure it out. Then we're gonna have to work on the lighting of the area, the background. I still need to finish the Carthage that he's dreaming up. The crowd needs a lot more detail. Not, you know, like they're gonna be blurred out anyways, but you know, they definitely need some detail, some polishing. Then we'll do the highlights. We'll hit up any effects like the mirror, like sheen, and making it so it's not just streaks. So we got some work to do. I don't know, 3 or 4 more streams. Maybe even 2 more streams if I'm really good at it. Hold on one second. Bad sneeze. Sneeze and a cough, that hurt. All right. So let me first get rid of SpongeBob because he's distracting me right now. Put him in the foreground layer. There he is. Ooh. I think I'm going to leave the background of the Carthage. I think we can do a little bit of work on that. Let's do a little bit of work on it, but not spend too much time on it because I do want to get to the rendering. Where is he? He'd be in the background. Okay. So we're gonna in Carthage. Oop, wrong layer. It's hard finding a place for it. Let me make it smaller. Maybe like, what if I erase some of it too? Because there's like a big chunk that I'm definitely not going to be using. Nope, the mic's not picking up any of the things outside. I got a baby nephew outside and he's screaming his head off. Okay, yeah. Just making the reference a little thinner so I can fit it a little better. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now we're actually gonna be drawing. Let's take out Kai for a minute. Yeah, let's take that out too. Try to focus on the it's a very bright part of this. There we go. I think that's the brightest it can go. Let's get my trusty chalk brush. Oop. Oh no, that's not the right color. Come on, give me the right color. Ah, okay. Is it this? Oh, there we go. First try. I'm gonna add these little columns that they have in the middle. I'm not gonna try to get it like exact, but I'm gonna, you know, try bringing some of the more important structures. It needs to be even smaller. All right, I'll cheat. Let's just use the straight brush. Yeah, it's pretty good. You get the like rigid structure of it. And it's got like the base. And then from underneath that, it's gonna be just all rock. And then it's gonna be water from down there. So let's try to... But you're supposed to be my eraser. Let me go with the soft eraser, actually. And definitely make that smaller. Just get some like rough textures for like some kind of rock. I think I'm gonna take a spray to it to get some better texture on it. Okay. And then let me get a spray. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me get something like way more fine. There we go. Just to rough it up a bit. I mean, the chalk brush it already is like super textured, but this will help. You can also use it to erase like any like super hard structure. Let's get a little bit of this texture. Ooh. A little bit of this texture too. And especially towards the bottom. There we go. That's selling it. That's good. I have to use quite a bit of it for it to show up, but once I get it in. Let me also get in some water. I'm gonna make it bigger. It's like a good brush will kind of sell the illusion of like just water. Trying to think of the word that I'm thinking of, the waves. And then you can like blur it, I think. Let me see if blurring it helps with the illusion. This is a smudge. What's it? I got two smudging brushes, but I don't know which was which. One's a smear, one's a blur. Okay, this one. Let me make it like way wider. There we go. Just like a real delicate blurring. I didn't mean to sniff. Forgive me. Alright. So that lighthouse is looking real good. I'm really happy with that. Let me see if I can clean up the base color a bit. Or maybe... There we go. Yeah, like soft erasing it. Oh, it picked up the mirror screen. What just happened? I was wondering, I grabbed the wrong color apparently. No. It keeps like grabbing the wrong color. Oh my goodness. It's like the entire layer. It's all on normal. Maybe, oh, it's the opacity. That's what's... Okay, that's why it's not grabbing the right colors. Hello. Trying not to get frustrated, but the tablet's now like not letting me draw anything. Oh, it's because I'm in the group layer. It's always something. There we go. I just want to fill in this little erasing I did. That's all I wanted. To make it a little bit harder. Now that I think about it, I should blur the water because I'm gonna blur everything. I just remembered that was gonna be a step that I take. What was I gonna do next? Oh, let me grab the color and then go back to it. There we go. Bop. I'm gonna change it back to like, oops. Change it back to like 60, I think it was. Yeah. Whoa, not 60. I don't even remember what color it was. Let's do like 80. All right, and now we can keep working. So what's next? Let's do the wall. Do I have the guides? Yeah, the walls are made way lower. Okay. So I think that's pretty much all the big structures that needs to be important. From there on, I think it's just gonna be little squares. And I'm wondering if there's gonna be there's a way to do that like way easier than just like literally just sitting here and just doing this over and over again. But we'll see that. I think I just need to do this little temple back here, get this a little detailed out, and then we can actually like get into it. Really small. Get some of the there we go. Oop. It's a pretty effective temp, but you don't mind me saying. Let me see if I can get the sandbar too. I think this one I could do better with just a soft brush. Okay. And then let's see. I think a quick way to do it, or an efficient way to do it, would probably be the better way to say it. Would just be doing it this way. Let's make it a little bigger than that, like 12. Yeah, that's a good one. Try to put a little bit of variety into it. The dog came in. The dog has really interrupted. You will answer for your crime. No, he decided to leave. I knocked over my camera. Not my camera, my light. Let me check the lighting on for a second. Ooh, I like to add a little warmth to the camera. Okay. Go back. There. Oy. Okay. I'm trying to make it not just lines and add a little bit of like verticality, I guess. I think I'm gonna make like a really nice like square and then just copy and paste it. I think that'll save a lot of time. And then like go in and like edit so there's a little bit more variety so you can't tell it's copy and pasted. So let's try it. Control C. Uh-oh. Intruder's a mistake. Let's not do that. be... No. Oh, I gotta turn off the selection too. Because then it'll start like clipping pieces off. Try mixing them together a bit. So it's not just like completely perfect squares. Then we're gonna merge them into an even bigger patch so we can cover more area at once. So that's gonna be all these groups, merge them together. Okay. Control C, Control V. There's gonna be a pig patch in the middle, isn't there? Yeah. Okay, let's grab it like that. Hold on. Here we go. It's the ugliest shape ever. Okay. Now that's what we're gonna be copying and pasting. Where's the tool? Deselect. All right, now let's start moving. I thought I saw. There we go. I think that changed it. Hang on. I don't know what this is. Merge with layer below. Then we control paste it. There we go. That's what we want. Let's see, can we get it to blend? Or can we get them to like merge it a little better, a little more smoothly? We could probably turn it to the side now. There we go. It kind of looks like a Minecraft texture. I'm also going to turn it a little bit. Wait, I can turn it with this tool, right? Or is this just panning? Yeah, hold on. It doesn't feel straight. And then from there, we can keep going. What are we doing? Come on. I'm clicking all over the place and just ruining it. There we go. We're gonna add like little more gaps, and so it looks like streets in between. Hopefully, this look as copy and pasted as it is. We'll try to refine it, maybe add like more buildings. If it's not diverse enough, we'll just add the diversity later. I actually don't like the last one. Hold on. Wait, where'd it go? Hello? Where did it go? Why'd it go all the way down there? Almost just a little bit more. There we go. All right, so we're gonna merge all like 200 of these layers, and then we're gonna like start to refine it. It's just gonna be the big mass layer. I love to do a little bear on the top because I think it's gonna be fine if the mountaintop doesn't have any. Let's see if I can cut this out and just merge it with this too, because I kind of just want like all this, that way I can like more properly erase it. There we go. Select, deselect, and then we're gonna start refining it. So first we definitely gotta erase the buildings that it goes over. So let's get a pretty hard brush. I think that should be fine with the hard brush. Okay. Let me like lower the opacity super low so I can tell what I'm erasing. This is supposed to be like negative space, so this needs to be cleared up too. Gonna make the brush huge, because there should be no buildings from down here. Nope. There we go. And then just all this here too. All right, let's turn it back up, see where we're at. Okay. So definitely trimming off the areas that go past the borders. So like all this. I'm gonna use a soft brush for this area because it's like a mirage. So like it's not gonna have like super hard edges. Okay. Kind of looks like a pyramid. Alright. Now let's see if we can clean it up. So we're gonna grab a chalk brush and or kind of like erase, like pass into it. Make it a little bigger too. once I get like to where I'm happy, then we're gonna. I don't know if any of this is making sense, but we're making the rules as we go along. Let's just look with Kai for a second. Okay. So yeah, this is still gonna need some more work. If I'm getting too much into details. I think it's a little bit too much of a pyramid, so let's try erasing them. Much bigger eraser. Okay. And I'm gonna erase some of the backdrop too, so it fits a little better. Get the eraser, the soft eraser. Oh, wrong layer. I'm gonna kind of like extend past the background so we can make the transition a little smoother. Oop, clicked on the wrong window for a second. All right, that's all filled in. Ah, God, that one hurt. There we go. I think that looks a little bit more natural. I mean, it's all an illusion. None of it's natural. There we go. I think adding some bigger structures will also help it blend better. Oh, this is all in the wrong layer. I'm not mad, you're mad. Oh, I see the issue. I'm still on the wrong layer. These two are going to be merged, so this one I'm definitely not going to go back and fix. Oh, that's an eraser. Okay. Just something real quick. Let's just test this out. I think that's working. Kind kind of adding like grooves of larger masses of buildings, I think is adding like a good effect. That's variety and depth to it. There we go. A little bit of texture to it. Let me see. Can I even do like an even bigger like gradient to it? I'm wondering how I can erase it without like completely just like blotchy mess. Keeps lagging every time I use this brush. That's not. I should move on to do the rendering, but I think I might have been yelling there. I should move on to do the rendering, but I don't think it's going to take too much work to finish it, so. Interesting. Okay. I'm a big experimenty boy right now. Did I do it on the wrong layer again? What in the world? I literally thought I clicked the exact layer. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Nothing's wrong. I'm not freaking out. We're just all peaceful here. Oh, that's a different layer. Come on, small. There we go. This reminds me of a contest I did. I really don't like art contests. Not like that they exist, but like personally doing them, because I get really stressed out, because I get really in my head about like the idea of like trying to be better than somebody else, because a lot of like art is about like learning that it's just about learning what you like to do, learning what's your style, and then like figuring out how to do your style the best, and how to do you the best. But art contest kind of just like throws all that out the window, where it's like, no, it's kind of just like doing what whoever's judging likes the best. And so I get in my head about like, am I really better at doing this style than everybody else that's going to be doing this style? I did a contest for Vidya, who is a Dark Souls lore YouTuber. He does like a lot of lore breakdowns on the games of the From Software developers. And he likes doing art contests where like we either do drawings based on the lore in the game that never got like shown in the game, or our own lore that we make up in our heads that would fit into the world. So the prompt I love, but once I actually started doing it, I really didn't like the idea of like competing with people who are like really high class artists and like actually look like they could be in the video game industry at the moment. And I had a very similar issue when it came to like applying for universities. I looked at like one prompt where it's like, you know, why do you think we should have you? And like my brain started melting down, where it's just like, I don't know why. Like because it's school. Like that. What do you mean? And so like every time I would like sit down and try to like work on it, like I hated it. Like turned my guts. Like I hate the idea of like competing with other people as to whether or not I go to college. Really turned me off to it. And even if that's not exactly what it was, and you know, it's me just overreacting, like I still didn't like it. Like as soon as I would like sit down and think about it, like it drove me nuts. I hate it. And that's part of why like I have the attitude of like I don't think college is necessary, particularly for like art. Like especially for art. Like art is very, it's not about like you can learn, it's a good experience as far as like being able to experience, try a bunch of different techniques, learn from people, especially peers who are like other artists. You can like learn a lot from other being around so many other artists, as far as like being styles that you never would have seen if you were just like stuck in your head all day. So there's like growth to it, but there's also like a lot of growth that you can do independently. You can become a professional without like a single day of college training. So it's not necessary, but if it's something you can afford, it's definitely something that would be great for you. And personally, like I think most people need a reason to get out of their home. We're very society's becoming kind of like trapped within themselves, especially like America. Like America has like no connectivity. It's all like cars and walking to places. It's just a nightmare. And I think especially like as artists, like I think a lot of artists are introverted. So like we kind of don't like to interact with each other unless we have to. And that's why college can be a great thing, a great way for people to network, I guess you can call it. Extroverted artists, I think, have like no issues with that. There's I've seen plenty of videos of a lot of the artists that I enjoy, and they'll be talking about like, no, I never really had issues like talking to people. It's like, oh, that's probably why they're successful. They don't have any issues talking about themselves like that. Or you know, like pushing themselves above other people. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's literally something you have to do in order to exist within a society. Can't do nothing and then expect someone to scoop you up. Some people, you know, like that they can have that kind of luck happen to them, but for the most part, like especially like when it comes to like comic book artists, almost all of their stories are like them pushing for years, and then one day they finally get a lucky break. It's very rare that it's like, yeah, I was just in my room all day, and then one of my friends noticed and got me a job here and there. There's also the people, you know. But yeah, it's what. I don't remember what topic, why I brought that up. Oh, so the Vadi Video contest. It was my first time actually like drawing like a city, because I've never like decided to draw a city, and it was not very good. I don't think it was pulled into any of his art books that he made from the contest, because I mean he never asked me, and it did not appear even for a blip on any of the videos, which is fine. It was a very bad drawing. It was like MS Paint, but it's just like that experience reminded me like, hey, competing like really like drags down my emotion. I think one of my better paintings that I've done recently, which was in the past like year or two, was the skull painting, which is on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram. That was the one I did for a contest, but that one was very much like, I did not expect anything from the contest. I did not expect a mention. It was literally just, you know, participating for fun. I can't tell you why Vadi Vidya made me feel like, or not Vadi himself, like all of this is like emotions that I build up in my head. So like I think he presents it as just a fun opportunity for people to have, you know, like present art for a game world that they like, you know, that's like have a creative experience for everybody. It is a contest, but it's, you know, just for fun. But in my head, it was just like, it wasn't that. In my head, it wasn't. So I didn't have a good time. So yeah, I think contests are maybe just for people like me, a little much. What am I doing? Oh, I was on this. I was looking from afar now. Ooh, I think we're actually pretty much there. I don't know if there's too much else I need to add to the structure to really add. Maybe I could add a boat or two. I think this is like a war siege, and I'm not gonna draw like a war siege on here, but like drawing a boat or two will like kind of give the effect of like a busy town. If it's just like a town with no ships going around, like I think that'll look kind of almost like a ghost town, like a deserted town. Plus, like the old ships will kind of make it look more like more of a certain time period. It's like little squares. Wait, are there no flags on these things? Make the brush smaller. So I think I've gotten better at making like cityscapes. I've had a lot more practice since then. And not to mention, I've gotten way better at digital art. I was using GIMP back then for the contest. But still, I don't think I come close to competing with any of the artists that were in those contests. And I do think contests in general kind of like forces artists to compare themselves amongst others, because it's literally like, you know, there's a first place, there's a second place. So it's as much as I realize like it's just in my head, it's just like me putting myself down, you know, like my own insecurities coming out. I do think like the structure of, you know, like making it there's first place, second place, third place inherently kind of just like is going to make people feel inadequate. especially artists who are like just naturally emotional people. Are we all impasse? Maybe, I don't know. I try to be like a utilitarian artist that's like super practical and doesn't get too I'm trying to think of a word for, but artsy fartsy is the only thing that's coming to my head. Because I don't know any big words. Alright, we're using straight line tool. It's way too dark. Can I do it like light? Oh, I can do it light. Okay, that's good. Just a tiny little line. Oh, it's a line tool. That's why I can't change the size of it. It looks like he's tipping the wall. It's into the water. I think I'm just painting it at the wrong angle. So let me try like straightening it up. So let's see. Something like that. Another aspect of art contest is it is a bit exploitative in some cases. I don't think that the case that I'm talking about was, but there are some where it's just where they'll like I think Adobe had one for Billie Eilish where it was just straight up like design a t-shirt for Billie Eilish, and you know you can win like $500. I don't know what the reward was. I think it was something like clearly not very worthwhile, and then you know whoever that shirt would be sold for like way more than whatever they were paying their artists. I mean that happens all the time. Like Nike, I think there's like that story of the person who designed the logo for Nike made like $1,000, and then you know like 50 years, however many years Nike's been around, it's making like billions of dollars and no royalties to the artist, or little to no royalties. If that's true, I'm pretty sure that's true. I don't feel like double checking it. That's not what this place is for. Me being accurate. That's not what this is about. So yeah, personally, art contests, no fun for me. gonna get blurred out. I don't really like how bright it is. I mean, it makes sense because it's like literally standing in like a sea of nothing. So maybe like make it a little warmer in some areas. The brush is like lagging. Oh my goodness. Like I can't do anything. It's not letting me undo either. Let me see for quick. Any way to get this it like smaller, because it's like taking up so much room. Let me see. Let's see, 1.9 gigabytes to all the layers. And where's all the other space being eaten up at? Because the other ones are only in megabytes. But it's for some reason taking up like 3.4 instead of 1.9. Whatever. Can the brush work now? Okay. All this by music is reminding me of Flying Lotus. I think he's having a concert. I need to look at that. I absolutely love Flying Lotus, so I'd love to go to one of his concerts. And I don't know how popular he is, so like it might actually end up being like a tiny, smaller concert than I'm expecting, which would be great because I'm a very big fan of smaller concerts. Oh yeah, there we go. Here we go. Just erasing it a little bit, dulling the boat down just a bit. I think we're good on the background. Let's put in Kai because I want to hurry up and get to the render. I might go a little longer in the stream because like I feel like I barely got done. Yeah, let me see. Just for a test right now, let's try blurring it. Let's add a blur to the group. It won't let me blur it because it's on a group. So let's new layer from visible. Let's duplicate it and then merge it. Merge it. Flatten. Turn that off. So there's only one version of it. Okay. Oops. I forgot to delete the thing. Delete the reference sheet. So let me just erase it because this is only a test layer. We're gonna layer once I'm done. Oop. Trip the tower off on accident. We're not trimming the tips like the rabbis. Okay. So let's see what it looks like with a blur. Filter, blur, Gaussian. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's go super high. Okay. Like a 7. Let's go just like straight 7. It's probably gonna mess with our eyes for a minute. On. Wait, no. On. Off. On. Off. I think I need to add more, just a little bit more blur because it's very high. If I go like too high, it will be way too noticeable. Oh. I hit twice on accident. That is a lot of blur. He's like spreading his arms and he's like, witness this blurriness that we're talking about. It's like the idea like he's describing it so well that you can picture it behind him. But like this is like if he described it really terribly, so it's like all you get is like just a brown smear. Go 10. I think 10 might be like a little bit harsh, but like just harsh enough to be able to tell that it's blurred. Let's get up real close. Okay, it's not letting me zoom at all. I love that. Completely, the blur is off. Blur's on. Blur's off. Blur's on. Let's go back to the full screen. No, no, I think that's good. Let me erase more of it. We might keep this. No, let's erase with like the smudging tool. Is it on? Oh, it's doing the blur. Oops. Can I erase it, right? It should work. Yeah, that is. Go for a different one. And then just a little bit of the air spray tool, air brush. What is it doing? There. I really need to put the like edges of the drawing, like at least like from there. Oh, and let's also like get a little bit more. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Ah. There another like blending mode we need? Luminosity. Luminosity is actually neat. Ooh, I do like hard light as well. Soft overlay also is neat. I think hard light's the best one, so because that preserves but also mixes a lot of color really well. Yeah, I like that. And then let's make it transparent. Or actually, I think what I want is like it to be blurrier. So let's turn it up to like 15. I put 14. But so let's go 20. I don't know why I got a cough. what if I erase some of the blur just a bit? Lower the opacity. No, I don't like that I erased it. Let's turn that back. Okay. Turn down the blur. Oh, I said turn down. Please, please. It was at 20. Let's go like 7. So it's just a little bit behind. That's not what I want. That looks really neat. What does it look like with the crowd? Yeah, maybe I should keep the all the other layers on so we can get a more complete what's going on. I think it needs more of a airbrush feel. I think that'll make it look more like a mirage, but I want to do it in a very specific way. I want to add an erase layer so I can do some non-structuring, a mask, if you will. Okay, so let's. Because right now it's kind of looking like it's actually in the mirror, and I want it to look more like it's being summoned into vision. And I think having like this erased look might be what I'm looking for. This like almost like smokiness to it, or fogginess. Oh, let me try 1 second. 1 second. Let's go. I looked up mirage, but for some reason it's giving me like a bunch of like scientific explanations to mirages. Illusion. Oh, I see. I really wish it didn't have all these explanations. Like, I'm trying to look like an artistic interpretation of what a mirage is, not a actual explanation of what a mirage is. And I'm also not looking for the Apex Legends character. It's so hard when you have like a very specific thing you're trying to look at. Maybe the mirage drawing. I swear to God, if it's Apex, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Okay, so here's one that has like a bunch of clouds, which could be interesting. I'm not sure if I have like a cloud brush, which maybe I should find one. And that's about the only one I could find. I forgot that there was an Incredibles character named Mirage too. But that's not what we're talking about. Alright. So let's... Well, I already got kind of like a cloud texture. I do have a cloud spray, I think. Let me see if that helps too. Here it goes. It's a little like heavy, and so I'm gonna I might... Can I do like a secondary? Is it gonna work correctly? Yeah, it works just fine. Ooh, okay, so hold on, let me see if... I think it works well if I like add it as like a little... add it to the other erasing, like, almost like the... Yeah, like adding a little bit texture to the erase. If that makes any sense. Almost like clouds. And not like, don't never do that one. Okay, this is weird. Can I blur this layer? I can. Let's go with like 10. Let's go with like 50. It's a blur on top of a blur. Oh, I turned it off. I was wondering why I couldn't see it. Trying to see if I like it. Nah. It's interesting, but I think it's doesn't add too much. I think this streakiness are pretty much as good as it should be, as it's gonna get. Let me add just a little bit more erasing to the sides. Let me see if I can turn down the blur just a bit. Maybe just keep it to a 15. 15, stop. Do that. I'm good. That's good. Oh my goodness, that almost took the entire stream. I mean, I'm gonna go longer, Pat. Because I'm having a good time. Having a good time. And there's a lot more stuff I want to work on. I'm kinda sleepy though. Even though I've only been up for like 5 hours, I'm already like tired. Maybe I should get better sleep. But you're not my dad. Have you ever thought about that? I like being irresponsible. I'm 20. I'm allowed to do that. 23. I'm 20. 29, but still 20. Sorry, I was just checking Instagram for a second. Ooh. All right. Okay. So, I did kind of like analyze what I was doing. Reanalyze the process I was doing. Yeah, there we go. And wanted to fix it. So let's turn off the flats. Well, hold on, let's do it this way. First, duplicate. This is going to be an entirely new group. I think it's going to work if the render goes above. So let's there we go. Let's choose like a neutral color for his skin. Is there like a grayscale color swatch? I think we could just keep it default. There's plenty of grays on here. All right. And so this is gonna be mid gray. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's a soft brush on. And it's too bright. Let's keep it like that. Trying to figure out a way to do this right. Because it's, you know, the hair going over his shoulders is still bothering me. Let's just ignore it. Let's see if we can just ignore it. And then we're gonna start rendering. I think we can do that with the airbrush and then like refine it. I was about to pick up an actual pencil and start drawing on my little graphics tablet, so that would not have been good. Pen tablet. I think I stabbed into my tablet again, but it's like this one's just a scratch. It's not a full blown like pierce like the last time. I don't know what is up with me and stabbing my own tablet. Okay, so now we're gonna try to do like clean shadows basically. So where are the darkest dark? So obviously the darkest dark is going to be under the neck. because he's got a big old beard there. He's got the light coming from like above here. I'm gonna say like really above him actually. He's like standing on a stage, so this is like where all of it's gonna be coming from. Maybe from behind because it's like reflecting off the floor. So maybe just a bit underneath too. I'm gonna do that in like orange, so you can tell it's like weaker. Okay. So back to this. So the darkest darks would be, nope. Why did it go to the eyedropper tool? So under the neck, and definitely like in this pocket, like here, behind the wings. Definitely the armpit. I don't think the armpit ever like comes to the front. So you can have like a soft glow from underneath. We're gonna clean this up, don't worry. Don't worry. This is just me painting on the wrong layer. That's what this is. Okay. And probably some big old shadows underneath these massive pecs. It's not gonna be the darkest because well, yeah, maybe it should be. Then there's also this like really deep pocket. I like showing basically like the first row of S and then having like a deep where they curve inwards, kind of. It doesn't like actually scoop out your stomach or anything. Just something I got from looking at a lot of Sean Gordon Murphy's art. I don't know. Oh, if you got it, but you know, we all stand on the footsteps, on the shoulders of giants. What is this glow? Is that like an area I forgot to paint? Yeah, I think that's what that is. There we go. That way I don't have to worry about going off of the figure. So maybe just a slight glow from below, but almost all of this is coming from the top. The strongest light is the top. The primary, you could even call it. Whoa. I just got a real big wave of like sleep on my eyes. I don't know. I got like 6 or 7 hours of sleep because 8 hours is for crazy people. It's very frustrating because like I'm not like even close to like ready to go to bed. Like maybe I'll have to take a nap. And turn off the hair strands over his shoulder for a second. Which layer did I put that in? Which group did I put that in? There we go. Right now we gotta focus on the lights. Oops. Should be pretty dark under his nose because that's directly where the light's hidden. Hmm. Oh, it's not in the same layer. Yeah. 1 second. Wow. Hmm. Anyway, just want to play with that for a second. Okay. Okay. And then the entire head, the shadow for the head. I'm gonna make it really dark first. Then we're gonna fix it. Oh, God. I'm really sorry. It's going to be a lot of me yawning for some reason. I want to check something real quick. Hey there, dog. Hey. Boy. Fat. You're so heavy. I don't know why I'm getting so sleepy right now. I blame you, Jizuke. See if I can work with him here. See if he relaxes. He'll probably like lose interest. Good boy. Oh, there he goes. He already lost interest. He got attention for like 5 seconds. Oh. I can't work with you like right there. Does that change things on audio on your end? No, okay. The audio was insanely quiet for me. Where are we at? Oh, hang on, I gotta check my audio settings real quick. So as far as I could tell, the audio has not changed on the viewer end. Thankfully. But for me, it was barely even there. And it was fine with me, but... What do you think? It's okay. Were you fine with the audio? Too loud for you? Why don't you just like relax? Like relax. Come on, man. We're just drawing. We're just chilling. Thank you for the lick. I appreciate it. My arm is now moist. Appreciate it, even if it's gross. Ah. There he goes. Bye. I think he was annoyed by me holding him. It's like he wants to pop his head in just to bother me, but he doesn't actually want attention, like me to hold him. And that's upsetting, because I like holding him. He's all soft. I think I'm just gonna surrender on him and then maybe pull in the flats just so we can go back and then we're gonna call it there. And then next stream we can figure out how to get the render to look good on the flats. I'll try to do a little bit more research into the specific blending modes because I know there's this technique I'm kind of like copying from Mark Brunet, and I'm a little worried that maybe this is a function that is only available on Photoshop because that seems to be the app that he and I guess most other artists use. But I think I remember already looking through it and deciding that it would be that I'd be able to use it too. I just need to figure out why. Sounds like a ringtone. The song sounds like a ringtone. I need to make sure I double check the audio next time around. Because I'm a bit freaked out that this might be a little too loud. But I won't be able to tell till I see the recap or the recording. Can I blend this a little better? Oh yeah, I really can. want to do it too much bad, just to get some areas real quick. Aren't these lines supposed to be multiply? Oh, maybe that's why. Because I forgot that multiply only works if I make the group a multiply. Let's try hard light. See if that yeah, hard light looks real good. I like that. So you get a little bit of that redness, but not too much. Not too much. Stretch. I think I'm waking up a little bit, but I'm still very sleepy right now. But I want to keep working. That's why I always have such trouble sleeping. It's because I always want to do something. I always want to draw something. That eraser? What is going on? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Well, I'm not on any layer, so thankfully it didn't actually do anything. My brothers are sending memes to each other. I got no message from my hairstylist, which sucks, but I still don't. I was asking to set up a hair appointment for next week anyway, so I got an entire week to hear back from them. I really like my hairstylist. I think I'm gonna get a little distracted. Hello. Tell me you're not gonna close soon. Oh, I think my tablet died. Let me save real quick, just in case anything happened. I think my tablet died while I was using it, and that's why like I got locked for a second. This reminded me of that thing I brought up about the bodybuilders, how they like to oil themselves up so they're like so insanely dark. And it's kind of a little uncomfortable. Once you start to notice like, hey, why do you make yourself so dark? I feel like the reason is not going to be a pleasant one. Or I think maybe it is just like, it makes the contours of the body like much more noticeable when it's like really like dark and bronzed. Or they look like really old like brass sculptures where it like gets like almost dark, yellowish green, like a really nasty color. Doesn't look natural. Although it's a metal, so I guess it is natural. Hold on. They're standing out a little bit too much. I think they just need like a general coat of shade real quick. Like that. Kind of push them back a bit. Only like the very like first obliques are like very noticeable. But even that is still a little too bright. Okay. Like this. I don't think I've taken this much time to actually like do all the shading for any of the characters. I am a bit worried that it's gonna look a little bit too airbrushed, but maybe we can add some texture later. Yeah, let's keep working on it. The pants should only take like... There we go. Pants done. So obviously, like, with the lighting, it's gonna be like something like this. I'm on the wrong layer. What in the world am I doing? This is coming from above. Also, obviously, the... There we go. Like dirt. That is all. Trying to do the crotch right in a way that's not like super awkward. Because I think technically that part will push towards out from the body, but not like so significant that it looks like it's a fetish thing. Like not so like emphasize that it like looks like that's the focus. Like stare directly into the light. Oop. I've read what some people do about it. If there's like if they wear, some people wear compression shorts or just like a really nice pair of briefs, boxer briefs underneath. And then but it seems like for the most part the answer is yeah, it's there, just don't stare at it. Which is kind of just, you know, I mean, I guess not that passionate about looking at it, so I guess there is a point there. It's easily like the least part I wanted to work on, at least. How does it look from it? Yeah, definitely would be prominent. Okay, I just want to make sure. That's all we're doing. Yeah, that works. There we go. Ooh, let me just do a little bit more hair. I think that's the only part that's needs just a tiny bit more detail. I think I could pretty much like, I did it, I only started like really fine tuning the details once I got to the face. Like I just like didn't even think about it. I was just like shading, doing some general shadowing, and I was like, all right, let's actually go really hard into the shading. And that was just after I had done the hair, so the hair never got a chance to get like hard rendered, hard shadowed. Oh, I forgot his hair is going to be like facing directly into the light, so there should be some very bright spots too. Oh, here we go. My hairdresser finally responded. Oh, sweet. Okay. I'm nearly done here, so I'll probably call it done soon. But I'm not gonna rush it. We're now officially an hour over, which is fine, because it's not gonna be too much longer from here. But shouldn't be too much longer from here. I don't think there's anything I'm gonna come up with in the next like couple minutes. Okay. Ooh, that is a very shaded boy, shaded lad. Oh, good. Maybe turn back on the crowd. Looking very interesting. I just want to keep him gray just because of it. So let me see. That wasn't showing up the first time. So I'm wondering, let's play around a bit. That's not it. That's not it. Although that's neat. Ooh. Boy, define. Overlay, I think, is on the right path, but something goes wrong along the way. Not sure. Well, actually, hold on. Let me do it like that. We just lowered it just a bit. He's looking good. That is a good looking dude. That is a fair looking male. What else? Is there anything else I'm missing? Before I like save it for the thumbnail. This is funny French. Put him on top of the light tower. There we go. The king. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good. Alright. Save. Alright. So, we got done with we got pretty much done at least the mirage background. I still need to maybe clean up some stuff, add some gym equipment, add some more color to the background because the entire room is going to be like bright red, so I like the mirror having like its own shade, but you know, like maybe just a little bit of red. We'll see. That might be in the like final polish tweaks and whatnot. So we got done with the mirage illusion, Carthage, we can just call it. And then we also got a lot of the really like fine-tuned rendering done. We're still gonna have to figure out how to get it to blend really well. I think I need to add a color to it. I think instead of like a black, it needs to be like a navy or maybe a red, so we can have like a little bit of liveliness to it. I do also need to tweak the base color of the character because he's not supposed to be like bright red. Let me actually make sure. Yeah, he's got like a little bit of a yellowish tone, so we need a better tone. Wow, that really looks nice on his pants. Like it looks almost 3D. Who knew that spending more time actually working on the rendering would help? And playing around with color. Oops. Go away. Let's go with the concept cookie. All right. So he maybe like a yellowish color. I don't know why I'm doing the Italian thing. Whoa, he turned into a Simpsons character real fast. How about that? I said not that. When I pressed undo, I guess it undid way too much. Still too Simpsons-y. Hold on. Let me try doing that. But slowly fading it in. So it's like a blend of the two. He is starting to blend into the mirage behind him. So he's like bright lad. Feels like the right color, but let's try to turn it down a bit. Yeah, that's right there. And then whenever we get to like putting the shadows in correctly, maybe make it a bluer tone or a redder tone. Something good for the shadows. But that feels like a good place to leave it. We also maybe need to add some blush here and there. It's hard because like he's a vampire. He shouldn't have any sweat or blush or blood. But it also doesn't look finished unless I do add some of that, so I'll give it a think. I don't think I've seen any vampire that doesn't have like blush and stuff. Pretend I didn't say that because that feels very stupid now that I think about it, because I've seen plenty of people draw Nosferatu and vampires that don't look anything like humans. So Tzimisce, you can't really argue that they look human because that's against the point. Unless they're like my Tzimisce, where they intentionally are very human. Alright, so that's where we're gonna leave it. Close everything up. I'll get into like naming everything correctly. Let me take off the rubber. Get a good zoom out. Alright. So yeah. We got the mirage, we got the rendering. Mix it in a little better next time. Probably we work more on the foreground next time as well. They can get this crowd less like colored Google characters or corporate characters, you know, like that corporate art style where everybody's like this blobby, brightly colored mess. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. They're gonna be normal human colored. Later. Then, like I said, the mirror needs to be worked on more. And definitely add some height. Maybe things like sweat, we'll see. Maybe I can come up with a justification. Maybe they spritz themselves just to blend in a little better. Because imagine going to the gym and no one's sweaty. Is that weird? Would you even notice if you went to a gym and nobody was sweaty? Like, how often do you actually like pay that much attention to people? Like, I think your brain would just be like, oh, they're just not working out that hard. Or, you know, maybe they just started their workout. I don't know. We'll see. All right. And then I'm going to pull up my guts drawing while I sign everything off. Load, darn it. Load. All right. So, thanks for everybody who was here. Anybody who even popped in for just like a few seconds. I really appreciate you taking the time out of the day to just peeking on me drawing and rambling to myself. Make sure to check out my YouTube channels. I will be posting this stream onto my archive, which is linked down below, as well as a time-lapse channel. Go and check that out. That's where I always post the entire stream, basically trimmed down to just a 5-minute video. If you just want to like catch up real quick, or you just want to see the progress I made so you can catch up for the next stream. So yeah, check both my YouTube channels out down below. Check out the Instagram link as well. The Instagram is usually where I keep all my art the most up to date. As well as just like more general stuff in my life if you're curious about that. Check out the donation link. Feel free to donate there. You don't need to. It's just there in case anybody feels like, you know, give me a little something. Make Twitch feel a little bit more worthwhile, you know? And give me a little bit more incentive to spend more time here. Then my DeviantArt. I'm very close. I think I'm pretty much posted all of my art into there. Now I just need I've stored all my art onto DeviantArt. So now I just have to give it time so I can release them on a decent schedule. And then it'll finally be caught up to my Instagram. And maybe even technically even ahead of Instagram, because there's a lot of like old artwork that from my high school years, my college years, because I've had DeviantArt for that long. So yeah, follow my DeviantArt, Instagram, YouTube, donation link. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And yeah, I'll be here next Tuesday. Ooh, actually, hold on, let me double check, because I do think I added some stuff to my schedule. Ooh, that's rough. It says that I had a lot of skipped frames. So we'll see about that later. But for now, I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't think I was doing anything too much in the background. I need to do a better job of setting up before I get on stream. Close everything down and, you know. Anyway, what was I just about to do? Oh, checking my schedule. Yeah, I'm pretty much completely free for the coming Tuesdays. The only thing that I have coming up is I did buy a ticket for the Van Gogh experience, because it's coming to Raleigh, which is a lot closer than it was in Charlotte, so I can actually visit there. You know, like, I don't think it's surprising to say that I'm a fan of Van Gogh. All artists, I think, are to a degree a fan of Van Gogh. I don't know. Can anybody be too cool from Van Gogh? I guess like people who aren't like super into art, but you know, like are artists, like or more much closer to hobbyists, or you know, maybe they don't actually do that much research about like historical artists. But if you know historical art, you are aware of Van Gogh. I think most artists are a fan of him. I don't know why. It's literally doesn't even matter. Point is, yeah, I like Van Gogh, and I'm excited to check that out. Follow the Instagram for pictures of that, because I'm definitely going to be taking pictures while I'm there. Yeah, check me out on all my links, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Have a great night.